Imagine, your home goes dark. The power is out, the temperature is dropping fast, and you don't know for how long. In one recent storm, over 1,400 people hit the ER, not from the cold, but from how they tried to stay warm. The number one hidden danger in these situations is an invisible, odorless killer, carbon monoxide. But it's not just invisible gas. Common items we trust become major fire hazards when we're desperate. We're breaking down the 5 lethal mistakes people make heating their homes. Understanding these could save your life. Let's start with mistake number 1. Underestimating carbon monoxide. It's produced by almost anything that burns fuel. This means never ever use a charcoal grill, camp stove, or gas oven for heat. They are built for ventilation you don't have. And the single most common source of CO poisoning during an outage, the portable generator. People think a cracked garage door is enough ventilation. It is not. CO can build to lethal levels in minutes. The only safe place for a generator is outside, at least 20 feet away from your house, windows, doors, and vents. CO can seep through tiny cracks in your foundation. Running a generator in your garage is poisoning your home from the inside out. Why is it so dangerous? Because your body absorbs CO faster than oxygen. It silently starves your brain and vital organs. Initial symptoms are tragically easy to ignore. Headache, dizziness, nausea. People think they're tired, lie down, and never wake up. But what about heaters made for indoor emergency use, like kerosene heaters? Surely they must be safe, right? Not exactly. This is mistake number 2. Forgetting that fire consumes oxygen. A heater can use up the breathable air, causing asphyxiation. Even with ventilation, they release other pollutants, which is especially dangerous for children, the elderly, and asthmatics. So we have invisible gases. What about the dangers you can see? This brings us to mistake number 3, mismanaging fire risk. That kerosene heater we mentioned, it is also a potent fire hazard if tipped over or refueled while hot. The risk is immense. But the most common culprit for winter fires isn't kerosene. It's the electric space heater, a top cause of home heating fires. The fatal error is placement. They need a 3-foot kid-free zone around them, clear of curtains, bedding, and furniture. And never plug one into an extension cord or power strip. They draw too much power, which can start a fire inside your wall. Mistake number 4 is rarer, but just as final, electrocution. This happens when people backfeed power, killing utility workers miles away. With all these horrifying risks, why do people even attempt these things? The answer leads to our final, most tragic mistake. Mistake number 5 is ignoring the deadliest threat of all, the cold itself. In the 2021 Texas storm, the top cause of death was hypothermia. Hypothermia is when your body loses heat faster than it produces it, leading to organ failure. It happens quietly, often during sleep. Children and the elderly are most at risk from the cold. Just like with carbon monoxide, they are disproportionately affected. This creates an impossible choice. Do nothing and risk freezing, or try something and risk being poisoned or burned. So the danger isn't one single thing. It's a tragic chain reaction. Fear of hypothermia drives people to misuse devices that cause fires and CO. This is exactly what we saw in Texas. Most deaths were from hypothermia, but the next largest group died from CO poisoning trying to fight it. The ultimate tragedy is how the symptoms overlap. Confusion, dizziness, fatigue. Are you dangerously cold, or are you being poisoned? So how do you break this deadly cycle and survive? It comes down to preparation and awareness before the disaster. First, the non-negotiable lifesaver, a battery-operated carbon monoxide detector. It's the only thing that can detect this silent killer. Second, Know the universal cure for CO exposure: fresh air. If you feel dizzy or sick using any heat source, get outside immediately. Finally, have a plan that doesn't involve fire. Layer clothing, use blankets, and seal off one room to concentrate body heat. A power outage is a test of survival. Staying warm is the goal, but staying alive is doing it safely. Share this video. It could save a life.